So then that short intro, then we go into Summer Snow. What can you tell us about that?
Summer Snow was actually the very first song that I wrote for the project. I wrote it back in 2018. Not that long after Mac Miller's death. I was going through it really rough around that time in general, and then like his death on top of it was not the greatest thing for me mentally, him being one of my favorite artists and everything. So I originally had that beat produced back in 2017, I think, 2017. And so I finally was like, well, I have something to write to it because I like this beat, and I originally was going to sell it, but I like it so much and I actually have something in my head for it now that I'm just going to go ahead and write to it. Originally it was just the first 3 verses. There was no bridge, there was no 4th verse, but there was a section for it. And originally I was going to have Tyrell Fanaticus go on the 4th verse, but instead he pretty much backed off the verse and said, I'll sing some ad-libs for you instead, but I think you should just take that 4th verse for yourself. And it took me a few months to write it, but I finally got it down and I wrote the 4th verse for it, so it's pretty much how that came to be. It's about pretty much the beginning stages of me wanting to run away from my problems, pretty much due to my mental health and stuff. Depression, anxiety, all that kind of stuff. So I'm thinking, okay, the key to me not being as depressed would be like to get out of the situation I'm currently in. Like move, change states, gotta be somewhere else, live somewhere else. And that was pretty much like me making the decision that like, man, nothing ever goes right, I gotta go somewhere.